All right, Coach, wasn't necessarily the best looking win, but a win's a win to start the season. So go ahead and give us your thoughts on overall performance from today.
Yeah, obviously you're excited about a win, especially with so many new faces and a young group. But I honestly haven't seen that from this group in two scrimmages against two veteran, experienced athletic teams. And a little disappointing in the turnovers. Actually, a lot disappointed in the turnovers and the free throws. I think those are two areas that we control that. I felt like we had a number of travels, a number of moving screens. Just we looked rushed and unsettled offensively, and I just haven't seen that from this group. Day in and day out, and in those two scrimmages. But I think the environment had a little bit to do with it. But at the end of the day, you found a way to get a win, and that's big because it's not a loss, and we got to make sure that we come back tomorrow and we'll watch the film. They'll see like that was the least aggressive defensively that we've been. I just it was very uncharacteristic of how this group is guarded in practice, and our lack of communication and just getting through screens and jumping to the ball, a number of fouls there in that fourth quarter that just we've got to be better. We've got to clean up. But like I said, I'd rather learn from a ugly win than an ugly loss.
I know, obviously, like I said, free throw wise, but Gianna in the fourth quarter, I think 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Obviously made some big shots today. Just what you see from her.
Yeah, she's a veteran, and she was in the fire a lot last year, and we've got to have more balanced scoring. Obviously, you're not going to win a lot of games scoring 53. Fortunately, we held them to 51, but I think a lot of that was they missed some shots, and then they get 23 points off our 25 turnovers, and you eliminate those, you make free throws, it's a different ball game, but it wasn't today. And I thought she was poised down the stretch and got to the free throw line. We were in the bonus, and she draws 10 fouls, and only one of those were intentional at the end of the game, where they were trying to stop the clock or get the ball back. So. And she went to the line and drained them both, which we get in the press break, and you want the ball in her hands because she's going to make them.
What you see from obviously Jordan?
Yeah, Jordan's been our leading scorer in both scrimmages against older, experienced, more athletic, bigger players, and I thought she was actually, she goes 12-9, but she's going to sit there and look at the 6 turnovers, and she'll beat herself up over that. I thought the crowd affected her a little bit, and I think she was nervous in her first college game. But she's been really good for us in our scrimmages and in practice every day. I think the more she plays, the more comfortable she gets. But on a bad night, I'll take 12-9 from a freshman.
I was going to say rebounding wise.
I thought she had
the most aggressive one.
2 huge offensive rebounds, and when you go back and watch the film, and when we do that with her, she's going to realize she had a lot more opportunities to go get more, and she'll be disappointed in herself. But she's great. She's a student of the game. She's very coachable. She will watch that, and she'll grow from it and learn from it. And we'll be better. We'll be better for it.
I know Gianna obviously didn't make a ton of threes last year, but I'm assuming just given what was lost, you're going to maybe ask her to do that a little bit more this year.
Yeah, I think just her strength. I think a year in the weight room, our strength coach Cam has done an incredible job with our